So, good morning, happy Thursday, people. Happy Thursday, people. Let me plug my phone up too. Happy belated birthday, Shannon. Happy belated birthday. Congratulations making it on another year. I hope that you stay blessed and prayed up. And I love you for staying a member and a mod to my channel. Appreciate it. Hold on, let me do this. But today I have a ranting day while I'm on my journey. Sick journey. French fries for breakfast. Drop one. And I'm not gonna eat and smack on y'all, but y'all know me. I'm always on the go. Go. But for the most part, with being on my channel, a lot of y'all know how I feel pretty much about bullying, right? Oh, my hands are ass. About bullying. I can't stand bullies, right? Good morning, Goofy. Hit the like button. Yeah, French fries, you want one? Here. Eat it. I'm a BK chick. I'm a Burger King chick. I don't mess with McDonald's. I don't eat McDonald's, right? I don't say I ain't never shared nothing with you. I know, right, Angela? Fries for breakfast, girl. Now, don't follow me with my nutrition habit, okay? Because I do have a passion for eating the right things. And I will express that to some of the people, that I'm around or whatever, but I don't want to be no hypocrite about it either, but sometimes I am a hypocrite about it because I'll be like, you shouldn't be eating that. Don't you eat that. That stuff ain't good for you. But there's a but, right, Angela? I only do it to the people who I know pretty much that does not follow up with any other health skills. They ain't working out. They ain't doing nothing. See, I'm not going to eat these fries, Angela, and go lay my ass down. That ain't going to happen. I'm going to walk this stuff off, right? But that ain't why we here. Ooh, let me turn this heat down. The weather is getting nice. The birds are out, so the weather is getting nice. Let me get on the screen. I'm trying to stay on the screen, right? So we know the weather is nice. The birds are out. And that's a good damn sign that the winter is gone up here. And there shouldn't be no more snow. None of that shit. And if it is, I'm like, oh, Lord, here we go. But we should be okay. However, we hear about bullying. I can't stand it, y'all. I get livid about it. I get real livid. I don't know. It bothers me. It bothers me real bad. I try to work on it. So, of course, I kind of tap in to that whole Shamar, Alvo, Tommy, Lou, all them motherfucking uncle ass queens over there, right? I'm like, okay, they lie, they argue, they beef, they got their own little skit shit going on. Some of it be funny. And it helps you utilize your common sense that God gave you. Like, oh no. And it definitely, give you some hindsight or insight, whichever word you prefer, on what not to do and when to do it. When to know you're being manipulated, when to know you're being lied to, when to know how to smell bull crap in the game. So that's why I kind of watch a lot of that stuff. Even though it's some goofy, obnoxious, crazy ass, insignificant ass shit that has no substance to it, no purpose to it for nobody, right? It's also a learning tool. Because you'll know what and how people can say things or do things to get things out of you or to have you in a belief of what's right and what's wrong. You'll know. And that whole clown ass shit over there is definitely a freaking zero to me. That's some shit right there. That shit over there It's some shit that should have been all their ass in that damn, and I'm sorry to say it, in that goddamn spacecraft that Elon Musk is over there building, sending up there to planet Mars and ain't making it and blowing the fuck up. That's how the fuck I been. Put them mother suckers in that goddamn spacecraft and do your goddamn testing. That's just how I feel about it. And that it is what it is. Because I'm a little livid this morning about what I saw. So I get it. All of the younger generation is so in tune with this, and this is why in the next 10 years we're still going to deal with, by watching your younger generation that in 10 years still ain't gonna be shit, still gonna be crying about the same damn problems that they have, because it gets stuck in this type of kind of circumference of bull crap that we see. However, there is some of them that's going to outsmart it. And, kudos to them. But it's a whole lot of them that's just not. That's why at some point, when I be hearing a bunch of people cry and bickering about how we ain't got no money, we ain't got no jobs. Yeah, because you got lost long time ago. You wasn't trying to get one. So it is what it is. Stay your ass broke. That's just how I feel about it. Okay. So all of the younger people, got the young crowd, following this goddamn Shamar bull crap, right? I expressed my opinion about it. I think it's some bull crap. I think that it is right where it's supposed to be, on some freaking internet, sensationalizing people freaking brains that don't have common sense, because there is no way in hell that me or anybody else that got great common sense will think that the shit in the music that he attempts to try to make, an enemy, you did my enemy. Now, before I contradict myself, when I first heard Clock That T, and I first seen it with that Fendi, the rapper girl from Chicago, Southside, shout out to Chicago, I was like, okay, this is kind of, catchy. And the only reason that it had caught me was because of her kind of singing the song. She sung and dominated the majority of that freaking song. And then you got the little clip part in there with that damn boy in it. Okay, it was catchy. Now, it done came and it done went. Other than it being a worded slingo. Clock that. You gotta clock that. We gotta clock that. Well, I'm gonna clock this shit right here, because I didn't like what I saw. And what I saw pissed me off for about 3 seconds. And so, it's another content creator, I guess, who hosts what they call content houses. I don't know, renting Airbnbs and all of that stuff. And so this guy offers money for people to come out and put on a goddamn show for the lives out here. And people watch the lives, the views grows the channel. YouTube, which I'm embarrassed to say, possibly pays these people, like you do when you get so many views. It's registered under a Google account, connections with all of the other internets, and you make enough views and all that stuff and subscribers, you get a check. But there has to be some exceptions to that rule with YouTube. It has to be. Now, I'm aware that YouTube will take your channel, time you out, do all of this. But what are they doing when it comes to their rules and their policies and their guidelines, when it comes to particular behavior that these people have? Fighting should definitely be an ultimate strike on taking someone's page when they are publicizing this out here to the public. I can't stand it, because I've been through it. So I guess this boy had an $100 bet that was offered between the people that was out there. To my understanding, this Shamar boy who claims that he's the queen of Atlanta and has oodles and bundles of freaking money. First of all, if your common sense is impeccable, you have acknowledged to yourself was oodles of freaking money needs $100. Why? It's the stupidest shit ever. Like, why? Why would you need that? That was something you could have passed that up and let somebody else who don't have any money maybe take that challenge. But he took that challenge, and I wouldn't want somebody else to take that challenge. Let's put that out there. So he took the challenge, and he takes this challenge going up against someone of a similar situation that he was once in, and that was homeless, right? You have all of these queer ass people over there, I guess in Atlanta, walking the street, hoeing themselves out. You know, it's weird. I'm pretty sure that's prostitution, and that's probably against the law, but that's their world. It is what it is. I guess it's a mouse and cat game, cat and mouse. You chase them, and you know, if the police catch them, they catch them. If they don't, they don't. But this is what, you know, they're doing to stay afloat, and that is selling, you know, their bodies for nickels and dimes. And they are probably one of the reasons why the rise of HIV is still out here, or any other freaking diseases that you can get, right? But anywho, Shamar takes the bait, takes his ass out there. They're rolling around, pulls up on a homeless, I guess it's a transgender. I don't know what the fuck these people are. One day they man and one day they woman. I don't know. People would call it the best of the both worlds. I call it some fucked up individuals in the world. Period. So you can hear the guy saying that he doesn't want to fight. He doesn't want to fight. But that $100, I guess, must really meant a lot to this damn Shamar boy, because he goes chasing the boy down, you know, video cuts off, comes back. The word on the curb out there is that, yeah, you know, they had a fight. Not only is it on the curb, that goddamn boy Shamar incriminated his own damn self coming on the live by saying that they had the fight. I think that thinking above the surface level, or these individuals really just don't care about life or the others that are inside of the world living life. Because there are some things that can happen to a person after a fight, called a severe fucking injury, that can land your ass a amount of years in jail because you wanted to prove something, right? I have to cancel now of this boy of having no fucking interest in none of his shit at all. I think that people don't think that others have family members or anything to, you know, to come back at their ass or something, right? He talks all of this fucking shit. It's so freaking pathetic. It's pathetic. So yeah, I see you. You see me because I see you. And so he comes on his live and he says a stupid ass thing, because the word on the curb out there is he fought a woman. His argument is it wasn't a woman, it was a man. Well, apparently he changed his freaking identity and character trait when he stepped off in female clothes. So had I been a damn judge presiding over this case, he's a woman at that time. Had that he not had on a wig and all that other kind of shit, okay, I declared him a man. You for a goddamn woman. One thing that I can't stand is when a sucker tries to switch a damn story up to make it benefit them. Shamar was wrong. Shamar was ignorant, and he is terribly, unfortunately, super goddamn slow. You gonna brag about all the money that you have, and somebody lays $100 on the table for you to fight somebody of the same similar situation of where you come from. That's malarkey. That boy or girl, whenever he feels like switching over, should have whooped Shamar's ass. Period. Tore that ass up to where the fact that he don't want to fight no more. I don't mean to hurt him, hospitalize him, put him in a coma. I mean just whoop his ass. Make that nigga change bandages every goddamn day. Something to remember. That's how I feel about it. I was really torn and sickening by that shit. When you go to the lives, of course he got his fans. You know, they putting the hearts in there and and he could bullshit. Where has America gotten lost? This is crazy. I'm just so glad and happy that I don't have any children or nieces or nephews that ever sought to be a part of anything of that outside damn world. But that shit crazy as hell. Now, of course this went viral. I don't know yet. Maybe it should hit the Shade Room and the TMZ, but then that would make Shamar's head blow up bigger. But had this been a true celebrity, them big celebrities, that shit would have been all over out here, everywhere. But because he's such a little tiny little roach out here, kind of really don't matter. But wrong is wrong and right is right. And Shamar's wrong in that situation. And for that, he'll probably pay for that. You know, and he should pay for that. There should be no escalating of his freaking Queen of Atlanta shit. People should be turning their head towards him. Like, get the fuck on. Get the fuck on. This is so indigenous that you are sickening. You're sick in the head, and you're sick in the damn head. Hi, Lavelle, sweetheart. But one day, he's going to run up on the wrong damn person. Yep, and it's going to be, oh, Shamar, and I'm going to be over here. Well, that's what you get. How about a diet plan? I'm on a diet. I'm on a diet. Look, I will not finish this today. I'm just getting a taste of it. I do have an addiction to Cokes, but I will not finish this today. I promise you that. It's probably about right here. It's still full. There is a lot of soda in here. I won't finish that today. You know what I'm going to finish? And I can't argue with you because you're right. I don't argue when someone is right. This is what I'm gonna drink this. I'm gonna have 2 of these today. So I can't argue with you. Shit, spank my ass. You absolutely right. Stop drinking on that damn soda. But I have a terrible addiction. And some addictions is hard. But I can promise you that I will not be drinking all of this soda today. I just want the taste in my mouth. Just for a second. That's it. That's all I'm doing. But yeah, that's I seen that. So then you had the ex-manager, or probably the still manager, because she says that she's got Shamar under contract for 5 years or so, or something like that, right? And obviously, I guess he says he ain't making no money. She probably ain't making no money off of him, but still, that's here, near, there, and they shit. But now she's out there, and she goes and gets the homeless people, right? And she wants to talk to them and interview them, trying to persuade them into, pressing charges and filing this and filing that. It's a terrible mistake of something I heard her say. And she said she went to asking them, well, do you guys have warrant? Okay. And the guy says, yeah. Well, just because you have a warrant, you mean that you prefer to not go deal with your warrant, because you will have to deal with that. And also deal with the situation that you just got jumped and you want to file charges. The second thing that pisses me off a little bit about people when they say, you should go sue, you should sue. Suing costs money. And if you notice that the person don't have the money to actually file or get an attorney to retain attorney to actually start your paperwork to sue somebody, then just go file your freaking complaint and have that on file. Just file your complaint about it. You can do that and have it documented. Start a paper trail. Now, Shamar approached a female homeless lady too, right? He did. He did that right. So the female lady went on telling him, how many grandkids she have and how many kids that she have, making note that, to me, hey, you want to do something, whatever. I do have people, that'll possibly come back and XYZ your butt, He offered the lady or something about $5. Want to tell the lady that you shouldn't be out here doing, what you're doing, suspecting that she's probably on crack cocaine or something like that, right? He hands her $5, and this old scrungy ass shim took the damn $5 back from her. Give me my money back, and all this stuff like this. This stuff is ludicrous, but yet then you sit and you watch him. He rolling up on the channel, fucking weed and shit. He's a fucking weed head. That's what I would have called him. The fucking weed head. So when you think about it, if she's doing crack cocaine and you on fucking weed, nigga, you're both impaired. The fuck? What the fuck? It was like really stupid to me. And sitting there and he's drinking and doing this, and then a boyfriend or a girlfriend every freaking day. Sex with some damn body, with somebody sticking their pee-pee up your boo-boo hole, and every day it's a different man, this and what in the hell? I was like, but like I said, this is my rant, and I don't condone bullying. Somehow it just touches my spirit. You want to fight? Go stand your ass in the mirror somewhere and fight the goddamn mirror. Fight yourself. Fight the wall. You get nowhere with it, but I understand it. Hi, Joe. This is what the younger society likes. And the reason, what's up? What's up? The reason why we can be behind these screens and shouting and thumbing it up is because you're not the one out there that's getting in trouble. We're just the ones sitting behind the screen that can still be able to talk about it, to gossip about it, to laugh about it. Now, I laugh about this shit. But baby, when it comes to the fighting, just go sit your ass down some damn where. Just go sit down. That's what I said. Go sit down. Yep. Hi, Lemaine. I think you had enough. I don't even have the drink with me now. It's in the car. I don't have it. And I usually have my smoothie in the morning. I like that smoothie, that LL Bean. I like that. It's pretty good, but I try to watch those too because they're very high in sugar, so I watch those. However, I like them because if I have one in the morning, I'm really not hungry or preparing to eat anything until probably about 5 or so. I only eat once a day. I don't have 3 meals. I know people, the nutrition will say, well, that's not good, but I'm really not that freaking hungry all day. I'm really not that, I'm not that big. I'm not that big. I'm not that big. No, I'm not. I'm not that big. I ain't big. I'm just old. I'm just old. Freaking punks. I can't stand punks. I swear. Especially when you sit behind there, talk all that crap. That's crazy. But you know what? Let me tell y'all about an experience that I had a long time ago. And I think I shared this before, right? I used to be in this group that it was the 40s group, right? Wait, let me get my combination right. And it was a site that used to be called Fun for Mobile. I almost bought that site too because I didn't want it to go nowhere and they were selling it, right? But then I passed it up because I thought about all the headache that it can be to try to run that site. So, wait, let me get this in here. We did this yesterday, y'all, so hold on. So, I was on this Fun for Mobile site. Different, one big entity, but inside of it, it had these different groups. You had the teen groups, the 20s, the 30s, the 40s, and at the 50s. At that time, I was in the 30s, the 40s, and 50s. I would bounce around in a bunch of groups, right? I was pretty known in all of them, right? Because there was a group where you talk shit, right? And then back then, I would talk shit. I was young. So I had this one female. Man, this girl was coming at me the left and right, y'all, hooking me left and right, left and right, left and right. So she had slipped up one time. I was at work too, y'all. I was right here in this building when that shit went down. That's how long I've been here. And she would talk shit, so she slipped up and ended up giving up her location. Now, mind you, I was dumb. I was crazy, just, mouthy. But I've matured now. I've learned right and wrong and what's worthy of things, okay? So, she just talking. We online. Now, I don't get pumped up by nobody. What I do is because of what I do, not because of what you say. I'm gonna let you know that right now. I don't do that shit, right? It's not because I don't even hear what you're saying. So, she going, blah, blah, blah. I'm following her. I'm all online, right? She said she was downtown Chicago, right at the hotel by Portillo's and Hard Rock Cafe. You know, that famous McDonald's sit down there. Boom. I was like, check it. Mind y'all, keep in mind though, I was young, man. I was young. So, in my 20s. So I was like, word, she was, bitch, and you ain't gonna do it, blah, 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 and I'll beat you, and blah, 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 blah. I was like, oh yeah, keep talking, keep talking. I swiped out, boom, like that, right? I'm off clock. Takes me 2 hours to make it to Chicago from here. But because I was living and I'm in my car moves faster than my truck. Pat was downtown Chicago 1 hour in about 47 minutes. Just like that. So she up there, she's still alive. The whole live, y'all coming at my throat, man. I was like, what? So I was like, bring your ass outside. You ain't outside. Come outside. Come outside and see what the fuck I'm right outside your motherfucking hotel right next door to Portillo's. Exactly what she was like. I'm outside, bitch. Now, man, y'all, I'm standing there. I know I'm doing some stupid ass shit. I done left my money to go down here to this honey. Hey, wait, whoa. So she never comes outside. She just on there. I'm outside. I stood out there like an ignorant motherfucker. Ignorant, y'all was ignorant as hell. Girl never came outside, right? She knew I was out there. She came and she peeped or whatever. The girl knew I was out there all the time. So it ended up being, nothing ever happened from that, okay? But since I had not seen my dad for a minute, I was like, boom, I'm going to go check out, pull up on my dad and kick it with them for a minute. This is, man, y'all, this is like midnight, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3 in the morning, right? Bitch, what? But see, that was the old me. Now the new me, and especially going through experiencing bullying with my daughter. That was absolutely, and I know because of me allowing myself to be in that type of atmosphere with someone pulling me out of my element, I know that it still exists, right? But now I'm watching my daughter go through this, and now I'm getting my daughter to stand down. It's not worth it. However, I was making a choice too, that you ain't gotta do nothing, fall back, because 20 years ago, you gonna get the same word. Like, what the fuck? So instead of my daughter handling this, I got this. I mean, I might got my old ass out there. You want to bully? You gonna bully me? You gonna come for me? You gonna do all of your anger, all your stuff, but not on mine. And that's just how I roll. But I'm getting better at it. I'm getting super better at it, man. Stand down. This stuff ain't worth it. Go find you something to do. I'm still trying to live more in many years, as long as you should be trying to do. But when I saw that video, like I say, with the tomorrow, and everybody's out here and rooting him on and hoping that he makes it for this, and I don't anymore. I really don't. Hi, Casey Love. I really don't. I don't. The boy clearly said, I don't want to fight. You looking at Shamar chasing this boy all through the freaking parking lot to fight over $100. It's not even worth it. It's never worth it. But if you're in that type of lane and you have that type of time and that energy to waste, it's go ahead. Because after that, what's gonna happen is you're gonna have plenty of time when they give it to be laying up there in that freaking cell, worrying about a bond or going back and forth to court. Damn it, well, I ain't even concerned or going to talk about how damaging your name to um, get better things in life, um, could hurt you because they're all a hurt. None of them have fucking credit. None of them have decent jobs. All of them been to jail. They all dicking down in the butthole of each other. I'm like, but like I said, that's their world, and I'm glad that I kind of peeped in it because it can also be a learning thing. Like, oh, let me see what I laugh at it, but there's some goofy ass shit. Where y'all going? What y'all doing? What the fuck is this? I'm glad that they don't have many kids around because they all gay. So that's one thing. I'd be like, oh, hallelujah, thank you, Jesus, for not allowing these old queer ass street people out here, bringing in a bunch of kids in this world because it's just not right. It just don't do it. Just stay away from that department is what I'm saying. I don't know. But I got to go do what I do. I did my rant. I got it out. Bullying, it's not right. If a person chooses to stand down, then walk away. There is no need for you to continue to try to boast in front of people how bad you think you are because you're going to either meet your maker or meet your match. And then afterwards, you're either going to just cry about it. And I'm watching him on there, and he's talking about Shamar. He flips the narrative off of him having to fight with this homeless guy. The guy's homeless. He's out there trying to make ends meet by prostituting himself or hoping that somebody will just freely hand him $1 or two. But he flipped the narrative. He's now wanting to, oh my God, I'm going to call out this K girl who is allegedly his manager or ex-manager. I'm going to put up all of your shit out there, and you're doing fraud, and you're stealing from the SSI, and you got identity in everybody's name and their social security numbers and all of that stuff. Hey, sweetheart. Hey, Lady T-Bud. This is his rebuttal, his comeback of trying to save himself. Well, what I'm going to do is go down there and file the charges and get you arrested and all that stuff. Well, that takes money too, dum-dum. It's like dum-dum. He says that his goal is to make music. And if making music is what he do, he ain't finna really meet that goal to the extent to where he think he's gonna meet it at, but having fun with it, okay, whatever. Am I the only one that notices that all of his lingo, rap, whatever music that he chooses to put to a Casio beat until someone actually perfects it and put it on Apple Store is about sex, a boyfriend, or a beer, a bi? What substance does that fucking music has? Absolutely none. Casey, I don't. I wouldn't dare click on Apple or nothing to buy shit of that goddamn music. I only hear it and come across it when these people are playing a piece of it in their lives. And I'm going, okay, well, what the fuck is he talking about? What? I don't want to be with you because you not friend of me, and I hate you, and I'm doing good because you're gonna be around me, and bitch, and you want to suck it, and you want to what the fuck? And I'm like, is this? But I get it. That's all he knows. I'm talking about Shamar. Shamar got enticed with $100 to go and fight another homeless shim, whatever those people are, right? To go, and he did it. But he sits on here and he brags about how much money he got. How in the heck can $100 entice you to go and do some shit like that if you're bragging about that you got 60 to 50,000 to 80,000 in a freaking bank? How is it that all of these other internet hostess wants to have him on a fucking podcast? You still out here fighting? So I don't think that he has it either. I really don't. And one thing for sure, he's going to be, he is, he's going to taste that homeless dream once again. You watch. He's going to taste it again. But all of that is just not my purpose of my rant. My rant is bullying. It's what he did on those premises for $100 when you have someone telling you that I don't want to fight. What's wrong with you? Is it the weed? What it makes you do this? But I have to say, for the record, his music sucks. Maybe because I'm older. I'm in the older generation. I don't know. But I also can relate to some of the younger generation. I listen to, some of the younger rap. Shit don't sound nothing like that. Furthermore, those are the people who you see where their music has expanded abundantly everywhere. I don't hear this boy shit on no damn radio. I got damn near 200, 300 freaking songs on my series. I don't hear him at all. So the queen of what? Yeah, I like Kendrick Lamar too. I do. I was trying to do it, It was like, dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I like it, But it has substance. It had a meaning to it. It definitely has a meaning to it. It could be opposing or a positive, but the meaning is there. I'm listening to this fruitcake here, and everything is through the nose. First of all, why isn't there there is no one that's bringing him in for a vocal class? First of all, like I said, I get it. The younger generation, they like that. Hey, sweetheart. The younger generation, they like that. But I just, I don't, it's different. I can tell you that. Can't understand one damn going word. None of it. I be like, I can't understand what this. But, here today, build up his fan base. It is what it is, and they support it. But I'm willing to bet that, people, we just do it. People do it. I'm going to say people do it because of the entertaining part of it. But there ain't no goddamn substance in it. I'm like, and I be sitting my crazy butt over there laughing. I don't get, I don't go on the channels or nothing. I just be, I'm like, what? The only thing I say is, what in the world? And I also shout out to R. Kelly, be like, oh, this is not what it's supposed to be. This is not supposed to be. But, who am I? Who are we? Who are us? To say that if this is their world that they want to live in and they want to do, go on and do so and be so. But however, that bullying, nah, man. And I think that, it should have been called out. It should have been shared viral. There's no way that someone who's asking for financial support by means of their entertainment skills should be fed. We're feeding you. Go sit your ass down now. Go reap what you sow for a minute. And that's one way of making a person reap what the hell they sow. Yeah. And I don't know. I'm not a fan of executing and on someone's finances. But if you done did wrong and you whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Good morning. Bull crap, bull crap. So yeah, I just so happened to see it, y'all. And I was like, let me come in the office. I was like, I just felt real bad. And my coat, I don't even want my coat no more. The old boy in the chat made me feel so bad. Like I don't even want my Coke no more. I had taste for that freaking Coke now. But when somebody call out my stuff and want me to do better or do right, it's like, okay, I'm done with that. The only thing that people cannot call out and want me to do better on is when I have my opinion on, something like that, or when I want to rant. But if it's something for the good, for the body, the mind, and the soul, something like that, I'm like, okay. But now I feel so bad because I only took one sip out of it, just one, and it was so good. I don't follow the Diddy stuff because it is so much. I knew when they arrested and did all the indictment that it was going to be everybody from everywhere having some type of story about a situation, about that or with him, or so it's like, you know what, it's too much because what it does is just take your mind to this world to try to figure out who's telling the truth and who's not telling the truth. And it's like, I just did not have time for that. I was like, bull crap, girl. I ain't nowhere in the hell I'm finna try to sit here and be mind boggled by that. I just could not do it. I was like, oh, they could have that. Let somebody else do it. My sweetheart, I love Lady T Bug. She follows the Nesto stuff pretty good over there, running her episodes and everything. Sometimes I'll sit in her bushes and I'll listen to it, but I have no idea about it. None of what's going on with that. I don't have any interest in too many people that have a story, incarcerated stories. I just don't. The only one that caught my interest or whatever, because I am a fan and wanted to support. I made that choice based off of the stories that I was hearing from these individuals in these documentary series and stuff like that. I made that choice. But it was like after R. Kelly, I realized how much fluent you can get yourself, involved to be so fluent about. And it's like, oh no, I'd rather keep my character where it is and where I came from. And, I'm happy. I'm a laughable person. I'm cheering. I'm this or that. And when you get into all that stuff, man, that shit get into your soul, and you be like, oh, and I didn't want to go all day thinking about it. I don't want to spend all day pulling up no paperwork on it. But shout out to my girl, Lady T-Bug, because she be on it. I mean, just as fluent and transparent. Only thing me and Lady T-Bug don't see eye to eye, and I'm still not gonna turn on it, is that goddamn Superman. I know there are some things that was, kind of questionable and all that stuff about it, but if I can't be on the same team of people that's going to say, well, and I think Lady T Bug might have said it, but it's so much so I can't remember. And if she did, but it doesn't matter because I follow her, I'm subscribed to her, I'm gonna like her because the way she deliver her goddamn content, it's so sweet, and she be funny, and she be down. She get it down to the nail, y'all. So y'all subscribe to Lady T Bug. Check her out. Her channel is growing, and I just, that's my girl. And I don't even know her, but that's my motherfucking girl. It is what it is. So, but with Superman, I think that, like I say, if she goes, all of them goes. They all are dirty. And that's just where I stood with that. So I didn't like the fact where if the paperwork and the way that everybody first came out and it was super tiff and super tiff and super tiff. And I'm sitting over here going, no, because one person can't do this alone. Absolutely not. And I'm talking about the board that is actually there right now in the village. All of them is got to go. Even that, what's the Stephanie? The other color chick. Bullshit. You can't sit here and tell me that it's okay for her to have her children up in a freaking meeting and nobody else is up there. You can't tell me that she gets a special. I was ooh, Lady T Bug. I was eaten by that one. Are you kidding me? What? Why she gets this privilege? What the hell's going on here? No, they all fear for their life. That was only freaking one goddamn fight. Sure was. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, okay. Had to have a quick service. But I'm gonna get ready to get off of here. But Lady Tiba, I don't trust her. And then there's another reason, personal reason. When I first came across her, she was in her vehicle. She was in her vehicle. She literally said that, "Hi, Miss Brown, sweetheart." She was an informant. She's going to deliver everything that she has to the FBI. She was working for them. And once you do something like that, this just me. Ain't no way you coming around me. I don't care if my record is impeccably clean. I'm doing good. I'm not. I don't have no track record. I just don't want you around me. I don't want you around me because I don't like talking ass people around me. But she's in there on that board now, and I was like, damn, they really voted in a goddamn informant. You understand what I'm saying? And now she had an excuse already why she couldn't show up. She wants special privileges. She had to do them over Zoom. Tiffany said no. There was plenty of times where they wouldn't do something with Tiff, so they're not having same treatment of going on and up in there. One thing I don't condone is some goddamn special privileges. Go get you a fucking babysitter. Hi, Priscilla Love. Why is it that all of a sudden now they're holding these meetings with, and here's, because Lady T-Bug, because I'm going to need you to explain this to me. Everything that Tiff Tiff was trying to pass with all of them sitting there, no, no, no. So what game is this? So we playing a game now with taxpayers' money? We playing a game. Now that Tiff Tiff is not being the spoken one, not being the one on the top up in there, because obviously they're ignoring her and undermining and doing their job or what they think is their job. And everything that was on that docket, now they're in there reestablishing them, realiving them, and it's yes, yes, yeah, yeah, really? We finna play that type of fucking game? And that's why I don't like that board. I don't like that board. Yeah, when she's not there. They're passing. It's insane to me. First of all, I thought the argument at one point was about they didn't have no money. Tiff had all the fucking money. So where's all the money coming from now that they have to pass every goddamn thing that she was trying to pass when they was there? It, make it make sense. It just, I'm like, no, fire, 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 fire. Girl, all of. And I don't like people without no job. But that's just not the job for them, especially when you came to play games instead of take care of business because of a non-liking of a person. If you said that she did so and so, then let the law get her. But don't play the games at the table when it involves the whole entire community that is paying their taxes to have things done. That what my problem is with that goddamn the village down there. It's like y'all, a group of fucking adult retards, and it was crazy. Yeah, I believe that she could have. Now I just saw a posting out there something about her and Kamal has broken up. I'm like, you know what? I'm so over it. And there's another thing that I wanted to say with my piece, right? That landlord lady, baby, that was so many different ways. I just don't understand is that, with her publicizing this and all of this stuff, right? It's called a judgment. It's called garnishment. You take it to court. After so many days or months or whatever, the judge will order for the eviction on the home. She says, I can't get in the home because they locked it up. You weren't supposed to. Go file your goddamn paperwork. And when it's time for on a judge order, he will sign the paperwork for a sheriff to come out and enter the goddamn home and put the shit out. That to me was the right judicial way of doing it. I can't wrap my head around that landlord at all. I'm like, what? Why are you doing it that way? Well, they didn't pay, so it doesn't matter about what you believe a person have in their account. It didn't matter whether if she believed Tiffany had 5 million or 3 trillion. That's not your problem. Your problem, your concern is not getting your rent. So you just go down to the courthouse and start paying, paying the money, the $70, $60 to get the paperwork rolling and blah, blah. She doesn't appear in court. There's a default judgment and blah, 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 blah. She didn't have to look for her. She didn't have to look for her for what? It made no sense to me. I'm not chasing you down for my property. I'm going in this courthouse and I'm going to show the judge that you have not paid the rent, this or that. And then they have the level and steps of what they have to incur on the resident, on the person in your home. Okay, well, we'll see if she'll follow up on this one. She'll follow up on this one. Now we have made several freaking attempts to do so. Tiffany would have been driving by in her car, seeing all of her shit on the fucking curve. I have possession of my home. Yeah, I get it. They have the different laws. I get it. But no, I think that her coming, I don't. But what did it do though? Did she get her money yet? Mm-mm. Yeah, she made some noise and put a negative mark on Tiffany. But who's to say? I don't know that Tiffany ain't got no damn home some damn where up in damn woods or some shit. Who's to say? Yeah, I hear you. You say the courts don't run like that. We do. Yeah. And she got money to paid in court. Thank Jesus. Thank you. I sure hope that that's over with. Give her her home back, give her her money back, and let it be gone. Now, I don't kind of believe, but I'm going to watch that live that her and Kamal has broken up. I just don't see that. But, I mean, if y'all going to run out here as, Bonnie and Clyde, you going to have to run it all the way through until this shit's end. And then that means until when is Tiff? She's running again. So, that's coming up in April. So I'll be on your channel because I know you're going to have the tea, girl. And I love, love, love your morning posts. I love them. They are inspiring to me. Starts my day. So keep doing those because I look for those. When I go and look on there, you got your big pretty post on. Happy Wednesday or this for Thursday and so for Friday. I love them. I absolutely love them. And I'll be like, look at this. I will steal one on one day. I still want one day. Love you, girl. Keep doing your thing over there. One Papoose chat. Go and give Lady T Bug your subscription. Get over there. The girl be having the tea and she breaks it down. You can understand. And she has fun with it. And I love her for that. She's never taking sides. She just tells the story like it's T.I. is, y'all. And guess what? She be having some of her little TT too on that damn infamous Sylvia. Yeah, y'all know we laugh about that shit. But I probably shouldn't have said that, Lady T Bug, because you might get the wrong people. Love you, girl. Bye, y'all. Don't forget, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. One Papoose, a.k.a. One Pap. Y'all, that's what's up. But stay away from bullies and don't be a bully. Bye, y'all.